Hey everyone, G-Loves Trains here. You join me in Hull today, where I'm getting ready to have a ride with Hull Trains from Hull all the way to London. And I am also going to be having this ride in first class. I can't wait to check out Hull Trains' first class, see whether it's worth paying the extra for it, and hopefully I'll be able to have some dinner on the train as well. Right, let's go get in the station. Alrighty, I've just made my way to platform 7. It is the 12:33 London King's Cross service I'm waiting on. The train should be pulling in about 15 minutes before departure. I have still got a little bit of time to wait before that though. And do you know what? It's a shame Hull Trains don't have any first class lounges. It would have been handy having one of those here at Hull Station, because it is pretty cold out today. I'm just going to keep myself warm by walking up and down the platform for a bit. I love these Hull Trains plant pot thingamabobs. Very pretty. Hull Paragon interchange, 175 years. Well, 177 now. Nearly 178. The train's pulled in now. It is actually a 10-coach service, this one. I kind of didn't expect that. I thought it would just be a 5-coach one. But anyways, Hull Trains have a fleet of Class 802-3 Paragons. There are 5 units in total, and each unit is made up of 5 coaches. The unit I'm about to travel on is 802-302. And first class is in coach E and a little bit of coach D, and I think because of the length of this service there must also be first class down in coaches L and a little bit of K, but it is coach E that I'm after. Oh, I did feel the temperature difference stepping on here then. It's very warm on this train. But I am sitting in seat number 14. I did book my ticket for this journey on Hull Trains website, and it did give me the option to select a specific seat to reserve. And if I remember rightly, there were no forwards facing solo seats on the left hand side of the train in the direction of travel. So yeah, I just reserved the next best thing, which was this backwards facing solo seat. And yeah, I did want to be on the left hand side to be able to see the views across the Humber.
Welcome aboard this 12:33 Hull Trains Paragons service to London King's Cross. This service calls at Brough, Howden, Selby, Doncaster, Wrexham, Grantham, and will arrive and terminate into London King's Cross this afternoon at 15:07. We hope you have a pleasant relaxing journey on board Hull Trains this afternoon.
And we're off. It's going to take 2 hours and 32 minutes to get to King's Cross, and the train's going to be making 6 intermediate stops along the way. We have just passed the Humber Bridge, which opened back in 1981. It spans the Humber estuary, linking Hessle with Barton upon Humber, and it was the longest single-span suspension bridge in the world, but it's now the 14th. And I did walk across that a couple of years ago now, I think it was. It was great fun. And oh, look at the flowing water here. We have just pulled into the first stop of Brough, and I have already been served a cup of coffee and some biscuits. It does say scan here to view the menu on this placemat. Breakfast, it's too late for that. That does stop being served at 11 AM. Rest of the day, that's what I'm after. complimentary food, and it is a choice of 3 sandwiches. I've just been served me dinner. I've got a falafel and piri-piri hummus gluten-free tortilla wrap and a bag of crisp. Well, it might not be the best first class menu I've ever seen, but this wrap is lovely. This actually might be one of the nicest wraps I've ever had, and it's very filling as well. The first class host on here is very attentive. They are constantly up and down this coach offering drinks and snacks and food. I have just got myself another drink. I've got a Coke Zero. Cheers. Here at my solo seat, by the way, of course, I've got my own table. The seat itself is reclinable, and over underneath this armrest is a plug socket and a USB port. I have also spotted one knicker hook here and another up there. Happy days. There is overhead luggage space throughout the coach, wheelchair space at the end. There's no bigger luggage racks in Coach E. There is one in Coach D though. We are just making a stop at Doncaster, which is reminding me that this is actually only the second time I've ever travelled with Hull Trains. The first time I travelled with them was earlier in the year in standard class between Doncaster and London King's Cross. So yeah, it's great to have another ride with them today, a longer ride, although the ride so far from Hull to Doncaster has just absolutely flown by. Situated to the north of Newark Northgate is Newark Flat Crossing. That's where the East Coast Main Line crosses the Nottingham to Lincoln line, and it is very well known due to being the last flat mainline railway crossing in the UK. We have just left the penultimate stop of Grantham, and we do still have over an hour left on this ride. And to make this journey today, for a standard class advanced single, it would have cost me £19.30 with a rail card, but for first class it cost me £36.60, so that's an upgrade price of £17.30. There is a big accessible toilet out here in the vestibule. Got 2 mirrors in it to check myself out, and I will just have a wee before I get off.
We're now approaching London King's Cross, where this service terminates. Thank you for travelling with Hull Trains today.
This train does have a very short turnaround before its departure back to Hull. If I could ask all passengers, please land at the platform as quickly. We're
And the train's arrived into London King's Cross 7 minutes late. Eh well. Well, I am glad I chose to ride first class with Hull trains today, and you know what, I'd say it actually exceeded my expectations. I know on the rest of the day menu it's obviously just cold sandwiches, but there are hot food items on the breakfast menu, so if there were some hot food items on the rest of the day menu as well, I think it would just elevate that experience even more. But I was more than happy with what I got. The solo seat, the service, the food, the drinks. I can say I got my money's worth. And you know what? It was the little things, like how when I got my wrap, it was served on a plate. I did not expect that. I thought that was a lovely touch. And the whole train staff as well are super friendly. Super friendly train staff make me want to ride the trains more. So yeah, I'm already looking forward to the next time I get to travel with Hull trains, whenever that may be. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye, bye.